Hello everyone, welcome to my channel again, Love Accounts with Anjali Guwahati. Okay, so we will start today Unit 2 called what? Accounting for Partnership Firm. So it is a chapter which is totally based on partnership firm. Okay, so first unit is what? Accounting for partnership firm. Okay, so what is a partnership firm? Okay, partnership firm, we previously we did what in class 11. What we did sole proprietorship, right? Sole proprietorship is a business where only one person runs its business, right? So here what will come in here for for starting a partnership firm, it's called firm. So for starting a partnership firm we need minimum 2 members. How many members? 2 members to form a partnership firm. Okay, so and there is an agreement or contract between the partners to carry on the business. Okay, so it will depend on them how the agreement and contract will be, how it will be. Okay, so there is a contract or agreement between the partners to carry on the business. Okay, so for starting a partnership business or firm we need how many members? 2 members. How many members? 2 members. Okay, so don't forget we are doing accounting only in respect of partnership firms, not from the viewpoint of the partners. Okay, just think when you do start doing accounting, then just think about that we are a partnership firm. Okay, we are a partnership firm, and we have to record our accounting or bookkeeping depending on the basis of the partnership firm and not the partners. Okay, just think I am a partnership firm and I have to write what is my capital, what is my drawing, what is my income, what is my expense. Okay, so what happened to the partners, what I have to partnership firm has to give, just forget it. Okay, so partnership firm. Okay, partnership firm is nothing but an agreement or partnership deed. Okay, partnership deed. What is in partnership deed? See, to form a partnership firm, there should be an agreement or contract between or among the partners, right? So without that agreement, a partnership firm cannot be formed. Okay, so it may be verbal or written. Okay, so written agreement is more prominent than the verbal agreements. Okay, so here we will start with partnership deed. So what is a partnership deed? A partnership deed is nothing but an agreement or contract. Okay, who will make the contract? This is a mutual contract or agreement between or among the partners. Okay, so without that agreement or contract, a partnership firm cannot run, right? There should be an agreement. Okay, what will be the capital contribution? Okay, what will be the interest on such capital? What will be the amount of drawings per year or month, like that. Okay, so here you see this is a partnership firm, suppose. So as I said, there should be a minimum of two members or partners. Okay, when you start a partnership firm, there should be 2 partners, right? So 2 partners means what? We need 2 members. Okay, those 2 members will be called partners because we are running a partnership firm. Suppose this is a partnership firm, and what we need to start our business? Tell me, what you need? You need what? To start our business, don't say cash. What? You need capital, right? Capital may be in the form of what? Cash or goods. Okay, or an asset, right? So capital, what we need? Capital. So why a partnership firm is constituted? Okay, see, suppose if you want to start a business, a bigger business, okay, your capital, your requirement of capital will be more compared to the amount which is required in case of a sole proprietorship firm. The more will be the partners, the more will be the members in the firm or business, the more will be the capital contribution, and hence the firm or business will be more bigger, and hence the result will be the more income and more profit, right? So that's why we start partnership firm to get a bigger amount of capital. Okay. So capital. Suppose I am taking two partners for the time being. Partners. It is not necessarily the only two members. It can be more than that. But there are restrictions. Some restrictions of taking partners. How many partners? I'll discuss it later on. How many maximum number of partners. Okay, so we'll discuss it later on. Partner 1 suppose, and partner 2. Okay, so suppose I am taking Mr. A and Mr. B as partners. Okay, so these are the partners, partner A and partner B. Partner A and B. What they will do? They will contribute what? Capital to the firm. What? They will contribute capital to the firm. Suppose A is contributing rupees 1 lakh and Mr. B is contributing rupees 1,50,000. Clear? Am I clear till this? Okay. So this capital contribution is the capital of whom? Of the partnership firm, right? Partnership firm, capital of partnership firm. Fine, fine. So see, whatever capital is contributed by the partners, they are given what? Interest on such capital. What? Interest on such capital. Obviously, who will give it? Suppose I have given a loan. Okay, so what I will get? I will get what? Interest. Similarly, if a partner invests in a partnership firm, what he or she will get? They will get what? Interest on such investment. Okay, so what will be the percentage of such contribution? I'll discuss later on. So just you see, suppose I am taking that interest on capital is suppose 5%. Okay, how much? 5%. So you see, in the viewpoint of the firm, it will be the expense of the firm, right? It will be the expense of the firm. Yes. Similarly, that interest on capital will be income of the firm. Okay. So this expense of the partnership firm, since we are doing accounting of partnership firm, just think I am a partnership firm. Okay, so you have to record it as an expense of the partnership firm, right? Clear? Okay. Similarly, if a partner withdraws some amount from where? From the partnership firm. Definitely drawings, right? Forgot drawings. So drawings. Tell me. Drawings. Suppose that one partner withdraws rupees 10,000. How much? 10,000 from the partnership firm. Okay. So that will decrease the amount of what? Capital in the firm by rupees how much? 10,000. Right? Okay. So on this drawing, what will happen? On this drawing, interest will be charged. By whom? Interest will be charged by the partnership firm to the partners. Okay. Why? Because it is an withdrawal. Okay. It is an withdrawal of the partners from the partnership firm. Okay. So it is as if the partnership firm has given a loan to the partners. Okay. So on that amount, the partnership firm will receive what? They will receive what? Income. So interest on drawings. So So interest on capital will be what? It is your expense of the firm, and interest on drawings will be the income of the firm. Okay. Similarly, see partners. Suppose there are two partners, I said. Okay. Suppose both are partners. One is staying in India and another is staying abroad. Okay. So Mr. B taken or employed Mr. A as a manager for the partnership firm, because as he is staying in abroad, he cannot do anything. Okay, he cannot run the business, but he can invest capital. So what will happen? Mr. A will be running this business as a manager. Okay, so he will be paid what? Salary. Okay, that salary is an expense of the partnership firm, right? Okay. Similarly, commission for doing some sales for above the stipulated level, that partner might get what? Commission. Okay. So what will be the expenses of the partnership firm? What will be the expenses of the partnership firm for the partners? As I said, drawing interest on capital, then commission, okay, salary. Okay, salary. So these are the expenses of the partnership firm for the what? Partners. Okay. So okay, clear? So see, whatever okay, so let's stop this class. Okay, we'll discuss in the next class. Okay, bye bye.